It looked a big roof to me. Excuse me. Let me just see if I can adjust. There was a setting that I clicked, and hopefully, I'm not sure how to do it actually, but there were people chatting from my Discord, and I don't actually. Maybe it were coming from general or something into Discord. Maybe I need to fine tune that too. I'll have to watch something on YouTube to what am I trying to say? We're getting carp, and I'm sure they pay okay, but I want cruising and gibble and tench really. I want an easy chill session, but it looks like we've got into the. Looks like we've got the perfect little common carps set up. I don't know. Okay. Can't complain if you catch them, can we? Probably need to rename this for new cruising spot or something. It's probably not a new cruising spot, probably somebody's fishing it already, but killing catching fish. I don't know, what would you call it, guys? Any... Well, that's a nice one, isn't it? Big, lovely metallic scales on it. Beautiful. Beautiful fish. Oh, I wonder if you went to... I mean, we're getting bites. Bites galore on worm. I wonder if we went to... cheese and try and get a bigger tench. I wonder if that's the way to get... We want to try and cut the carp out. I mean, some of you might not want to do that. Some of you might want to target the carp. I'm not sure. I think tench is the fish for the silver. I might be wrong, but I think that's the... and these, I think, when they're big enough. So again, it's on that one. Any suggestions, guys? Very welcome any suggestions in chat. You think we can turn it around and get, you know, go from word. supposed to. Not where I was casting, it's where it landed. Maybe I need to. I don't think I have. Maybe to get that Discord side of the chat working. Maybe you need to actually have your Discord running. That might make sense. I'm not very good at Discord. So I don't know if it's. Maybe that's the way. Oh. I know I think it works. Something like that, right? Okay. Let me try something, guys. A minute. Just for a minute. I mean, what rod is that? Oh. I think. That's for them. I could have a go with two of them. That's the next one. I got. Oh, I've only put. Oh, looks like I've not put all three. That one. S1. Maybe the S1 drop back one. S4 we've got the different. That's a high grade. Again, I think that's plenty of stars, but it's the same size. I'm wondering whether to drop down a bit, see if it increases the bait or chance of a trophy. Got 2 10s, just to see what size of fish we get off them. I'm going for a 10 on, for interest's sake. And what did we go wrong with, weren't we? Put that on, see how it goes. So that's rod 2. I mean, we're getting plenty of bites on the big hook, but I don't think it's because it's a big hook. I think it. Well, our bottom fishing's gone up 1%. That's good. Right, so change this one to and nowhere. And if we get bigger fish with the 10 hook than the bigger hook, it just shows that it's not better hooks. Wrong way. Sorry, guys. Again. If we get the rough now coming in, blame me. I think that's the only other. I think it was 3 what's not been sold. And we don't have another one of them 10s, so I mean it might stop the bites altogether because it's not got certain so I think it's that one. 16 up to 14. Interest, that's a long, a bit too far for what I want to try. That's a 9. Try a 9. to see. We do a bait, so let's have a see what's going on. I'll get that. Oversensitive mouse again. Come on. It's a wired mouse. It's being pushed back as I let go of the mouse. So down you. What's on this one? No, I've not got it. Oh, it's a bleak. I think it's just enough. Can't actually. Let's see what that. This counts towards qualification of. Let's see. It says it's fish using feeder or picker up. Okay. Nice. So those are what your small roots get you. Goodness. We got some on 3. Let's have a see what that one is. A baby gibbon. I think that out were bigger than the actual fish what we've just brought in. So of these, because we're not. I might be throwing a bit too far either. For 6. Probably just needs to be where that water is. No, it was. Wow, I think I put me. In fact, going off what's just happened, I think I'm going to put them in 4 Zucon. For interest's sake. Because I've dropped this down and we're actually getting into the 200 gram and less. I don't know how many gram. How many gram was that? 33 gram with a 10 Zook. I think I need to be actually exploring and going bigger out completely. Let's see if a massive hook will bring an average trophy in. See, these are tiny. Right. I'm going other way now in extremes. You know, I jump down from a 1/0 to 10. I'm going the opposite way as extreme. I'll go up for a 4 on. I don't know, get a bite, but you might get a surprise. Is it this one what we've got on? Let's see, what have we got? Maybe I can't put a 4 on. What about this? We've got 3 of any of it. I'm sure I have bigger hooks. Oh, there's a 4. I wonder what I have that. Must be started by name. Right. I know it's stupid, so I'm just trying it. Okay, try that. I bet we catch a rough or something. So. Just don't know how they got it working like this. These are bringing tiny fish in now. So, this is rope 3. For a laugh, let's so we're on 3, so for a laugh, let's do this. Okay. Let's just get a big blooming cart now. Any bets on what's going to come out, guys? If anything, might just put the brakes off completely and not get anything. I think I changed this to 5, didn't to well, it did. Any bets on what's going out? 2.5 tenths. What do you think, guys? Any chance? I've no idea, so let's see. A 90-gram rough. How's that? What do you think, guys? 90-gram rough on a oversuit. Is that possible? That lady didn't look so long then. That is a small tail on that leader. I've used one of them instead of one of these. Put that on. So that's my longer tail, which is what I wanted. Let's get this. That's probably getting different rods going at different. I should go 4-3-2 and see what comes on it. We can do that after, I suppose. Worms again. No, we don't get a big worm after. Big worm, did I say? I hope we don't get a big worm. I've only just got up and I think it's time for my bed again. I hope we don't get a big carp that we have to run around and still not be able to get it in. Okay, I think them are the crazy hooks on now. Let's just see if we got some. And I should be digging when I'm not catching, so nice. That gives us something to go on it. Keep drinking. Didn't mean to pick that up. I meant to press 4 and I pressed 3. That 4 is my T, by the way. So we might not catch nothing, but we might get a big tench. Or we might get something absolutely stupid like a bleak or a rough on a massive. Well, there's one thing I've done. I've cut out some of the smaller fish. Is he not biting now? Let's see what this is. Any guesses? For a zook, 300 gram givel. That looks a little bit better. Let's sort of see. Running like a rough. What we got? So, as if it's ignoring this side of it and using an average, some sort of average logarithm to put fish on if I'm close enough within 5 size of hook. So it might be a variable. Because there's no way you should be catching small gibble on a massive like that. But there we go. Probably get points for being exactly on it and points for being a few away from what they allocated the hook size. There we've got our lines running. And it didn't set the hook, so that may be one of the problems. We get fish taking hooking on the worm and taking the worm, but not actually hooking the cell. So keep on, keep trying. That was me. That I think anyway. Maybe I was on the optimum. Seems a bit big for these fish. Wow. You got a 2K chub, that's a nice chub, that. What level are you, Wookie? I forgot. Is it 20? Sorry, I can look at your finger, can't I? You're in... Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you started then, haven't you? Let me know if you need some leaders making up like 2 foot length. What size is you? You said 7. Said £7, didn't you? What? Yeah, Wookie in game, I think, can't you? Let me just have a look at you. I'm sure I've chatted with you. We're past you. Oh, of course, yeah. I'm sorry, mate. You told me last week. Of course, yeah. Captain Bogan up. And it would have been there. Oh, sorry. So what's the strength of your main line? Yeah. The mass bum cake avenger. Very good. So what strength are your leaders, Captain? Captain Buggernuts? Or Wookie? £7, is it? Of 7 kilogram. Now this is on a 4 zook. Guys, it shouldn't be doing this. That looks a bit better on 2. Alright, 2 keep better. Right, let's hope this is a 10. What's that? Little grass carp. Nice though, isn't it? Beautiful. Yeah. We don't need them any bigger, do we? So that's on worm. On a 4 zook. We won't gain it on any other hooks. And we gain rapid bites on a massive hook. Okay. So Captain, you got 7 zook. It's from a TV show called Angry Kid. Alright. I've not actually seen that. What were I watching when my kid was growing up? I think it'd be probably SpongeBob or something like that. The comment. Right. So £7 cap. Do it. Alright, so the idea, Captain, is between your hook and your main line, you have a thinner line on that if a big fish takes it and you resist, it breaks that little piece of line in between your hook and your main line, so that you don't lose all your line or you don't damage your. And that line on your rod has to be less than your. It has to be less than your. Your line has to be less than your reel and your rod, really. But your reel, what kilogram is your reel, Captain, if I may ask? You see what it is. And have you fished Fishing Planet? Because they do it a different way. In this game, like it's a hook length. That's exactly what it is. The leader is a hook length, and if you, all right, it doesn't matter. It's just they do it in an easy way that your rod's 40, your reel's 39, your line's 38, and your leader's 37, so that the 37 would snap and all the rest is balanced and higher, except for if they were down, sort of thing. But this is a leader. Do you fish in real life? This is just so you don't lose your full line or it doesn't think. So you need to balance your whatever your rod is. That's the main kilogram, the mass of the rod. So I'll show you my setup in a minute. It should be balanced, but there's a chance that it's not. Let's have a see. Right, so I've got a 14 kilogram rod and I'm using 13 kilogram line. So if all else fails and that gets bottomed out or it runs away with my line and I don't cut my line, the line would break with that whir, as long as my rod's not got whir before my rod. So the line will break. That's ideal, but you don't want to lose this expensive line. So in between the line and my hook, so this is the lineup of my terminal tackle. But by that I mean this is the working end of the. You've got all your line. You've got your reel on your rod. Then comes the line. That's on your rod, and then you've got your cage, because in between your line, at the end of your line, you've your cage. In your cage is your feed, and then you've got this hook length. It can be any length. What we can make, I'll show you making one in a minute for you. But that's 60 centimeters, so 2 foot hook length. The longer the length, the more. Use longer lengths for sensitive fish what are a bit timid, and like bream and stuff like that.